Hello everyone, this is Chaos, and I was thinking that since we're going to be putting up some more Magic the Gathering videos, it would probably be good if I did a video just explaining what Magic the Gathering is. So I found this little tutorial where you learn the basics of Magic the Gathering, so I thought that would be good to go through to explain to the people who don't know what Magic the Gathering is, what Magic the Gathering is if they want to watch the videos. So this should hopefully explain all. So I'm a Planeswalker, Battle Mage, who can cast spells and summon creatures. That's me down there, as you can see. I look very handsome. And that's my opponent there, and you can see he's dripping blood. Yep, the game's played in turns. You use several phases. You play cards during your main phase and attack the creatures during the combat phase. You begin each game with a hand of 7 cards. At the start of each your turn, you draw 1 card. It's just telling me how to zoom in and look at the cards. You can only play 1 land on each of your turns. Once on the battlefield, lands give you mana you need to cast spells. So that's that. And obviously now there's nothing I can do, so my turn will end because I haven't got any creature that can summon with that 1 mana. So I have to wait. So on his turn he's going to play a land, and his is a swamp because he's using a black deck. And black decks uses swamps. I have a green deck here, so I use forest. Blue deck uses islands. White deck uses plains, and red deck uses mountains mana. So I've just drawn a creature that only costs 2 mana to summon. So in order to summon it, I'm going to need to play another forest, and then I tap, which basically means those 2 turn sideways, in order to summon it. It's just a way to meaning I can't, and hold on, someone's talking to me on Skype. What the hell? Okay, sorry about that. For some reason a chat from yesterday just decided to come up with a massive amount of messages. So yeah, you tap a mana and it kind of stays tapped till next turn, meaning you can't use it again, and then it untaps, and so you can use it again on your next turn. So well, that's good. Now once again there's nothing I can do, so I'll just my turn will end. And so on his turn he's going to play another swamp. And nope, there's nothing you can do, so once again it's going to go down to my turn. Yeah, so you have 2 main phases, you can cast spells during both of them. And I can't actually play a land because it won't let me. I think what this game normally suggests is that you play any extra cards in your second main phase as opposed to your first. I normally do it in first just because it's what I'm used to. But yeah, so I'm going to end my first main phase, and now because it's probably going to tell me to attack, yeah. I'm going to tell me to attack with my bear because I can. And also because he doesn't have anything to block with. So that's that. So because my bear had 2 power, which is the first number you can see there, it did 2 damage to him. So now he's down to 18. So now it's my second main phase. I can now play my other another forest, and then summon my 3 mana creature, the centaur. Or centaur, depending on how picky you are. So here it is. Okay, so it's his turn again. He's playing another swamp. And then he's casting a Ruthless Caw-Blade. Which is that. No, I don't have 10 or less life, so I don't need to worry about that little ability she has there, so that's fine. Ah. Okay, so he's cast a spell called Disfigure. Which is this, so it reduces my power and toughness by 2 until the end of my turn. Now because my Runeclaw Bear only has 2 toughness, that will kill it, because once your toughness hits 0, your creature will die. Yeah, there we go. Explains just there. Now he can't attack me because, well, if he did attack me I would be able to block him anyway, but he can't attack because this creature is summoning sickness, which means they can't attack in the first turn they're summoned. So now I can attack with my centaur. Now he could block this if he wanted to. His creature would die, but I wouldn't do any damage to him. But I don't think he's going to. No, there we go. So that's 3 damage that's dealt to him there. Okay, so now I'm going to cast my elephant. And I'm also going to play a forest. There's no point summoning a creature in your first phase, as you have so many 6 anyway, so you can't use it in the combat phase. Okay, so this turn he's going to play a Swamp, and then he's going to attack me with his Ruthless Cold Blade. Which is a bit stupid of him, really, but oh well. Our creature with summoning sickness can block in the first turn they're summoned, they just can't attack. So now that he's attacking me, I can block. So if I have an untapped creature on the battlefield, which I do because I summoned one, I can block a creature that's attacking me. Now, because I've... Sorry. As my creature here is 3 power, and he has 1 toughness. The power and the toughness go against each other, basically, so he will have -2 toughness, which will kill it, but he only has 2 power compared to my 3 toughness. So my toughness will go down to 1, meaning my creature will still be alive. So now, if I choose to block him like that, then I have to click the block button. So his creature won't... Yeah, here we go. So... Yep, so that goes to Sauron's Graveyard. And since I have 3 toughness, so 2 damage is enough to destroy it, it stays on the field. Like so. Yeah, so at the end of any turn, any damage to creatures is removed. So, basically the creature regenerates, so next turn he's going to have to deal 3 damage to it again. If he had a spell, or something that deals 1 damage to a creature, he could use it on my Armageddon then, and that would have killed it, but he didn't, so... Anyway, now it just explains Instance, which are spells you can cast any time, even if your opponent's cast a spell before it's had its effect. And this is a Giant's Growth, which I believe increases my attack power and toughness by +3 until the end of the turn. So I'm going to continue to Combat Fade. He has no creatures, so I may as well attack him. Because even if he summons a creature, he won't be able to attack with it. And you can see he's countered me with that, which reduces my creature's thing by power and toughness by +3, by -3/-3. But I can, because that would kill it. But I can counter it if I use my own instant, which is probably what it's going to tell me to do. So I can do is stop the timer like that, and then cast Giant's Growth on my creature, which will basically counter out the effect. Because it'll become a 6/6 creature, and then his card will make it a 3/3 creature again, so it won't die. Like that. So effectively I just cancelled out his spell with that instance there. Saving my centaur from death. What is that? Right. So now I'm going to deal 6 damage to him. Which is very nice. Okay. And now I'm going to play a Forest, and then I can't do anything else. So, back to normal. Okay, so on this turn he's going to play a Swamp and then cast Doomblade, targeting my trained Armageddon, which is that. I don't know what Doomblade does. Destroys target creature. Okay, so there's nothing I can do to counter that at the moment, so that's my creature's going to die there, unfortunately. However, you still don't have any creatures you can put on the field, so I'm still in this. Okay, so I've just drawn a creature. It's sorry, not creature. What am I? It's an enchantment. It's an aura enchantment. So, when it's a game +1/+1 for each forest I control. So basically, I play that and then hit that. So now that's enchanting that for every single forest I control. And since I have a forest in my hand, I may as well play it to give my creature 9/9. So this is going to be the end of the game for him, because this will be enough to kill him. As usually, it wasn't really much of a fight back because it's a tutorial and it's scripted, so... Oh well, yay! Victory! So anyway, that explains the majority of Magic the Gathering. It didn't really explain many of the effects cards can have, so I'm just actually going to go to the help section and just explain to you the different effects of cards. This is just how to play parts of cards, casting spells, combat and such, but this is just all the things that spells could have, that cards can have. So Lifelink, for instance, deals 2 damage to creature, so because it has 2 power, it deals 2 damage to creature opponents and you gain 2 life. That's basically what Lifelink is. Plain simple. Obviously it's not just 2, it can be 3, it can be 10 for all I care. Blocking. You can, if you want, block with more than 1 creature. In this situation, everything would die, because that would deal 3 damage to that would deal 2 damage to that. So that would be a 3/1 creature. That would die. Then this will attack that to kill it, but that would at the same time do 3 damage to that and kill it. So everything would die in that situation. It's rather unfortunate. Trample. Basically, in this situation, this creature has 5 power, this creature has 2 toughness, so it deals 2 damage to the creature, and then the remaining 3 power, remaining 3 damage it would deal, it deals to the player. That's with Trample there. And then flying. Flying creatures can only be blocked with creatures with flying themselves or creatures with reach. So this creature here, the Centaur, cannot block this creature because it isn't flying, because it doesn't have flying or reach. This creature can because it has flying, and this creature can because it has reach. That's basically what that is. Activated abilities. Some cards have abilities you can pay, so in this case, Furnace Whelp gains +1 power until the end of the turn. Basically, you pay the mana cost there, and it gains +1 because this ability can be used more than once. So you can pay, say, 5 mountains and gain +5 power until the end of the turn. Now we move on to First Strike. Creatures with First Strike basically attack before their opponent can retaliate. So if this creature here dealt damage to a 1/1 creature, the opponent's 1/1 creature would die, and this would be fine because it had First Strike. So it deals combat damage before creatures without First Strike can attack back. That's basically what it is. Double Strike is basically you do damage with First Strike, and then you deal normal damage again. So it deals the combat damage twice. So First Strike will that would do 3 damage to the opponent creature in this case before the opponent creature can retaliate, and it will deal another 3 damage to that creature, but that creature will then retaliate and attack you back, dealing damage to you. Equipment is nice and easy. You pay the mana cost of the equipment, then you have to pay more mana cost to equip it to a creature. You can pay the mana cost to switch the equipment around. If your creature dies, the equipment is equipped to, the equipment stays on the field, and the creature goes to the graveyard, so you can just pay the mana cost to put onto someone else. Regenerate. Basically, if this creature is about to be destroyed, say if something attacked, say a 4/3 creature attacked it, it got it down to 0 toughness, what you can do before it dies is use its ability here and regenerate it, which brings it back up to 4/3. It's a very useful ability to have. Protection, nice and easy. In this case, protection from green basically means green cards can't damage it, can't block it, green spells can't target it, and green enchantments can't enchant it. That's basically what it is. This card is immune to anything green. And last but not least, Death Touch. Quite easy. If this creature did damage to that creature is dead. It will still do damage back, but even if that creature died and that creature still lived, because of Death Touch, that would die after the combat damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Magic the Gathering. Hopefully you've learned quite a bit from this, and hopefully now you'll be more motivated to watch the Magic videos that will be coming out more regularly now. Anyway, I've been Chaos, and I'll see you next time.